Good evening. Welcome to RPTV. I'm Craig Stagner coming to you from the JK Auto Repair Studio. JK Auto Repair is, of course, a full-service car care provider located at 2301 West Selmore Road in Ozark, Missouri. Make sure you tell Zach and Lance that you heard about him here on ORPTV. This is the All Parts Auto Salvage Midweek Report. All Parts Auto Salvage with two locations in Springfield to take care of you. 2600 North Benton is the salvage yard. 425 East Kearney is the parts store, a proud provider of Schaefer Racing Oil, as well as a good place to rent yourself a U-Haul. They're going to let them take care of you. Krista and Alton and the crew, everybody there, tell them you heard about them here on ORPTV. Well, this week, we knew that going into last week we were going to have weather issues. We talked about that. Sunday, there were some casualties to that. Randolph County Raceway was supposed to have their championship race last week. That got rained out. So it is tentatively scheduled for this Sunday. We have it on the schedule. They've not finalized it, but that is right now the plan for Randolph County Raceway to get that final race in. NASCAR is finally underway. Here it is, 6 o'clock on Wednesday, and they are in the second segment of this race that started on Sunday. So days of rain. They are, last check just a moment ago, it was lap 200 of 334. My boy Kyle Busch was leading that one. So we'll see how that turns out. Maybe he can get that monkey off his back and get a win here in 2020. Now, while we're talking about NASCAR news, we've talked about this for a couple weeks. It's been getting more and more likely. Well, it was finally finalized. Kyle Larson tweeted out, "Humbled, honored, and so grateful for this next chapter of my life. Thank you, Team Hendrick. Look forward to great things on and off the track." It was pretty clear that he was going to sign the contract with someone. It just wasn't definitive who it was. Earlier in the week when he shut down his dirt track team, that was a good indication that he had made an agreement, at least tentatively, with someone, and we now know that that was Rick Hendrick. He is going to take over the number 5 car. Jimmy Johnson's crew chief is going to move over from 48 to the number 5 team. So we'll see. Now, a lot of people have big hopes for Kyle Larson because of how well he did in the dirt tracks. You got to remember, I'm all for this guy. I like Kyle Larson, but he has 6 career wins. So if you're expecting him to come in and dominate at NASCAR, you might be disappointed. However, this should be a good opportunity for him with a great team as far as teammates, funding. I look forward to him doing better, but just keep it realistic. He's had a year off. He is 28 years old and going to have a new team, new crew chief. We'll see how it goes, but Kyle Larson, multi-year deal with Rick Hendrick's Motorsports. Coming up this weekend, NHRA is at Las Vegas. Shouldn't be any weather issues there, hopefully. This is going to be the final round. This has been an odd year with some of the teams pulling out, most notably the entire Force team. So you had John Force, Brittany Force, Robert Height. You had a lot of championships and talent there that was out of this. That being said, going into this weekend, Steve Torrence here on the left, he has a 101-point lead in the top fuel category. He is a 2-time champion the last 2 years. He won in 2018 and 2019. Could this be the three-peat for Steve Torrence? Matt Hagan, this big fella right here, has a 42-point lead, a bit tighter. He's a 2-time champion in 2011 and 2014. And before I forget about this, I posted this picture on Instagram and tagged all 4 of them and NHRA in it. Really cool when you see Matt Hagan like your post. We've talked to him a little bit, and he's even shared some stuff of ours on there. But still really cool when Matt Hagan, the guy you're sharing, likes your post. So really good guy. I like him a lot. Pro Stock, Erica Enders. She has 3 championships. She's holding a 55-point lead. Notably, she won in 2014 and 2015, back-to-back. Well, she won in 2019, last year. Could this be another back-to-back? She looks like she's poised to win her 4th Pro Stock Championship. Maybe the best pro stock racer, one of the top ones ever. The motorcycle class, Matt Smith, also a 3-time champion, has a 78-point lead. He won in 2007, 2013, 2018. He likes to spread that out a little bit. But those are your 4 points leaders. Could have champions repeat winners in all those categories at Las Vegas. Now, Sunday we wrapped up the CDRA bracket finals at MoCan. That started on Friday. They did Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday, they only run a couple classes that I can tell on Saturday. The sportsman, or had finals anyway. Your sportsman winner that night was Michael Wilson. Junior dragster, little Hannah Phillips. I don't know if you can see that on there, but Hannah Phillips is one of our all-time favorites. Drag racer on the team Ozark Raceway Park team. She's won there before. She's a great racer, good kid. Think the world of her. Now on Sunday, your sportsman winner was Jim Klein. Junior dragster was Trista Shelton. No Electronics, Nick Curl, and Super Pro was Fred Kaufman. What that did, they were really excited about this. Larry Hunt sent me a message Sunday night and was really excited, and rightfully so. Ozark, they had 2 teams for Ozark. Some of the teams had, like MoCan had 4 A, B, C, and D teams. You had Wichita there, Tulsa, US 36, Sallisaw, Cedar Falls, Midwest. Right up top, Ozark Raceway Park takes the win, followed by MoCan's A team, and then Cedar Falls. So congratulations to Team Bounty Hunter, Larry Hunt, all the crew there. Congratulations on taking the win at the MoCan CDRA bracket team finals. Coming up this Saturday at Hillbilly Speedway, this is the final race of the 2020 season, the best season that Hillbilly Speedway has ever had. It's become one of the go-to must-hit tracks if you're a dirt track racer or a racer, or you just like having fun, and that's Hillbilly Speedway. This is going to be the race, followed by the trunk or treat, and then a costume contest. And it's going to start early at 4 o'clock. So Hillbilly Speedway will be there. Mary and I, we won't be dressing up in any kind of costumes, but we will have some candy and such. So lots of candy, lots of fun to be had. And we'll talk about the forecast coming up here in just a little bit. We're going to kind of change gears here a little bit. And I want to talk about, I meant to mention this Sunday, but I didn't get a chance to, so we're going to show you here. Miranda Maverick from Buffalo, Missouri, one of the girls that we've been a big sponsor of. She's been a big fan of Ozark Race, ORP TV, and we have been a big supporter of her. This is her pro debut. She's from Buffalo, Missouri. Watch this left elbow. This is what you want your little girl to do, how you want her to grow up big and strong. Right here, pow, lights out. Ends that one. That girl is out for 6 months, they just announced today, due to that kind of injury. But really proud of Miranda Maverick, full-time student at Old Dominion, also is a student teacher and working full-time as a UFC fighter. She said, just wait till I'm done with school and get to focus on this full-time. Now, one of her best friends and training partners, and also a friend of ours, I want to mention real quick, if you like the MMA, tomorrow night, UFC Fight Pass at 7 o'clock. Springfield native Garrett Armfield will be fighting. So congratulations to Miranda Fear the Maverick, 1-0 now officially in the UFC. And tomorrow night, Garrett Armfield on UFC Fight Pass. Now, getting back to racing. Birthdays brought to you by Hodges Tree Trimming. Hodges Tree Trimming, we guarantee the best work at the best price. Birthday today. Long time friend of mine, Angie Collins. Her daughter, Haley Collins, is a college scholarship bowler. Fantastic bowler and a great kid. Happy birthday today to you, Haley Collins. Now, coming up on Friday, one of my best friends at my Monday through Friday job that I have, Kim Gillingham. I want to wish you a happy birthday, Kim. I think the world of you. I know that your husband and kids are going to make it really special. So happy birthday coming up on Friday, Kim. Blaine Martinson, also with a birthday on Friday. Sunday, from Historic Bolivar Speedway, James Benner. James, I'm so happy. He's really happy. I know that Vicky's home with him. getting better, and James is getting better. So we're really happy that you have a birthday coming up. Missouri Motocross Hall of Famer from the inaugural class, Larry Perkins, with a birthday on Sunday, and racer Cole Henson. On Monday, from JK Auto Repair, our studio name right, Mr. Zach Jones. He has a birthday coming up on Monday, so make sure you holler at him. And motocross legend in the Ozarks here, Tyson, and BMX racer Tyson Foster with a birthday on Monday. Coming up on Tuesday, one of my favorite young men in the whole world, my nephew, Mr. Devin Stagner, has a birthday coming up on Tuesday. And also, if she hasn't made her debut before then, Tuesday, Election Day, my granddaughter Mia will be here. So we'll be talking about that for sure, but just a few days left till old Stag becomes a grandpa, and little Miss Mia Racer gets here. So same day as my nephew's birthday. Race forecast brought to you by Appleton Imaging. Boy, I tell you what, this looks a lot better than it did this time last week. Here we are right now. It says cloudy, but it was rainy outside here in Nixa. Tomorrow, little AM rain, 45 degrees for a high. So hopefully you get it taken care of early enough and dry out that Spokes BMX can be in action. We'll talk about that here in a second. But here's where it starts getting good. You got Friday, Saturday, Sunday, mostly sunny and 60 on Friday, cloudy and 63 on Saturday, and sunny and 51 on Sunday. Here's where most of your racing is going to happen. So a great day to get out and come out to Hillbilly Speedway and pick up some of that candy. Your weekend race schedule brought to you by All Parts Auto Salvage. Tomorrow night, like we said, Spokes BMX, they're going to be having a trunk or treat event there also. So in addition to the racing, they will have candy being handed out, provided they can get this racing in. So keep our fingers crossed that the sun comes out good tomorrow, rain lets up, and they can have this event at Spokes BMX. Friday night, Ozark Raceway Park has the prelude to their Hooktacular event. So I'm not real sure what all that is, but I think it's going to be kind of a fun day. There's probably some grudge racing. Sure, there'll be a lot of stories told and some money being bet, but Ozark Raceway Park Friday night, and Lakeside Speedway also. Saturday, Bonne Terre Drag Strip. Centerville has a first of a 2-day event. 81 Speedway has an event that's paying out over $10,000, so that should be a big one. I-35 Speedway has their championship night. Mid-South Arena Cross is in Batesville, Mississippi. Originally, this was scheduled for West Memphis. Moved a little way south, just a few miles south to Batesville, Mississippi. And I think Rob Erskine is back at the track with all that shiny new metal and rods in his leg from when he got run into at the first race. I think the first event before the first drop of the gate, he got ran into and his leg broke. So, Rob, be careful. Hope you're back at the track, getting around good. Ozark Raceway Park with the Hooktacular on Saturday. Sunday, Centerville, Humboldt. Mocan has a practice day, their Sunday fun day. That's what they've got left for the year. Randolph County Raceway, again, we talked about this earlier. As far as I know, they'll be having their championship night, so we'll have champions named Sunday night. Hopefully by the Wednesday show, we'll know who all your champions are at Randolph County Raceway. On the pro scene, NASCAR, it's an 18-hour trip from Fort Worth to Martinsville. So they're going to be, so if you're on I-44, you might be looking out because they're going to be hooking and booking as soon as this race is over tonight to get to Martinsville. So Sunday, 1 o'clock NBC for the Premier Series. Saturday at 2:30 on NBC for Xfinity. Gander Trucks Friday night, 7 o'clock on FS1. And NHRA, the finals from Las Vegas, Sunday at 3 o'clock on FS1. Don't forget, the event's coming up this weekend. It looks bad outside right now, but ought to be really good weather for the dirt tracks. Shouldn't have to have any rain. Mother Nature's taking care of a lot of that. The dust should be down. Going to be a great weekend. Please be careful when you're out driving because there's going to be little kids. They're going to be excited. I don't know what all this Halloween's going to be like, but remember, these kids are going to be out to be excited, running around, may not always be careful, so please watch out for them. Also, I want to just real quick say thank you to Sammy Burney, a friend of ours. I won't get into it now, but really taught me a lot this weekend, and I just want to say real quick, before you pass judgment on anything you see out there, take a second, put yourself in their shoes. Remember, everybody that you come in contact with out there has a family that cares about them, and sometimes it's real easy to put your foot in your mouth, and I thank you to Sammy Burney for being a good, loving friend. So we'll see you Saturday if we're out at Hillbilly Speedway for the final event of 2020. If we don't see you there, we'll see you back here Sunday night at 6 o'clock for all the results. For ORP TV, I'm Stag.